Hi, happy Friday. I am hoping you're going to join me today to do some fitness Pilates. It is only half an hour class today, so we're wanting to work through as much as we can get through in this 30 minutes. Although fitness Pilates is aimed at the fit individual, you can modify all the exercises if you feel that any of them are too difficult. Then just make them a bit easier, take rests when you need them, and just try and work through and enjoy it. That's the main thing. So, as I said, I'm Gail Harkness and I work for Power Club in Glasgow for 3D Leisure at Home, and hopefully you are enjoying all the classes that we are doing at the moment in these hard times. I know it's kept me going, and it's lovely if you are on, when you put on your comments, it's really appreciated. Lets us know that you're there and you're enjoying and just really working out together. So we're gonna just put some nice music on and get started straight away so we can get in as much exercises as possible. So again, with fitness Pilates as well, always try and concentrate on breathing in through the nose, and then you breathe out through the mouth, and that allows us to work through or try and keep you right through the exercises. And also have a drink of water if you can, close at hand if you are thirsty, or if you need a break, as I said, then just take breaks whenever you feel you need them. And then if the exercises are too difficult, always good to keep good technique, guys. So if you're starting to strain, or you're feeling that you're just listen to your body. Basically, if you feel that something is not working right for you, then modify it. So we're going to get started standing up. I will check that I'm in full view. I'm now doing off my phone. And I always feel it's not quite as good, but my sound isn't right if I do it the other way around. So, standing nice and tall, tummy in tight, hips rolled forward, and arms sinking down away from the ears. And we want to just lift on in-breath through the nose, lift the arm right up to ceiling, extend the spine, and breathe out and take the arm down. And breathe in, take the other arm up, flat back, lift the crown of the head. Really try to get the lengthening into the back. Lift two arms, in through the nose with the breathing, and long back. Breathe out. Breathe in, come onto toes if you can. Breathing in. And breathing out, and we'll do that one more time. Breathing in and breathing out. So we want to reach out to the side, so we're just going to breathe in and extend and reach, and breathe out and come back. Breathe in and breathe out, and again one more time. Breathe in and last time. And we're going to take that above the head. So we want to breathe in and stretch up to ceiling. Breathe out, tip it over. And then change. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, just arms forward. Breathe in, take the arms out wide. Try and squeeze into the back muscles. And breathe out and draw forward. Breathe in and squeeze and breathe out. Going to take it to the legs. We're just going to lift the leg forward and back. Breathing in, lifting up. Breathing out, taking back. Change sides. Let the foot sweep off the floor. In and out. In breath, out, and relax. Couple of rolling out the hip, the knee to open up the hip joint, Breathe in and breathe out and drag that leg round. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Hope you're doing this with me. And other side, breathe in, knee high, breathe out. Try to open up the hip without twisting. So breathe in and breathe out. And in and out. Okay, we're just gonna roll down, guys. So we want to drop the chin down. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Roll the chin down. Start to reach down as far as you can go. So we're breathing out. And when you reach your stretch point, let the head relax down, breathe naturally. And take a deep breath in and breathe out and arch the back, tummy in, rolling up slow. And head last and roll the shoulders 3 times. So the next time we come down, we're going to walk out into plank. So we're taking a deep breath in. Breathe out, let the head drop, come down onto the floor. If you have to bend your knees, that's fine. Walk it out into your plank position. So we are in our plank, tummy up. And if you can, we are aiming to lift one leg. If you want to stay in your plank, you stay in your plank. If it's too difficult, guys, you take knees to floor. So we are lifting one leg on out breath and in breath down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, in. Make sure your shoulders are above the hands, so your body is nice and flat with that bottom. Keep this going. If it's too difficult, you bring it down onto the knees. You can still do the leg lift. So you're breathing out and in, out and in. Tummy up tight. Really work to pull the belly button up. And we're going to sit back down, knees down, and slide back into your child pose. Extend the arms forward, head to the floor, top of the head, and roll your shoulders down towards the floor. We're going to come up. I'm going to do a little bit of mobilization for your spine. So we are on 4s. We take a deep breath in through the nose. And on out breath, we arch up, rolling up. Head under. In breath, allow the tummy to come down and really arching, head back and bottom. And breathing out, and we arch up, opening up the vertebrae, get into that big lengthening of the spine. And breathing in, and breathing out. And back to neutral spine, so we are in between. Sorry guys, still not too sure you can see me. Don't want my phone falling off my stand. So put this back there. So hopefully you can see me a little bit better here. I'm going to come down onto elbows, so we are in our elbow plank. So the elbows are down underneath the shoulders. And we step back into the plank position, tummy up, bottom down. If this is too difficult, take it down onto the knees. If not, stay in your plank. Now if you can, we are riding forward and back. So we're coming forward onto toes and in breath, and out breath, pushing down through the heels. In breath and out. In breath and out. If this is too difficult, knees to floor and keep pulling up. If not, keep it going. In breath, nose, and out breath through the mouth. In and out, and relax down. So we're going to take the hands just in front, and we're just going to have the shoulders directly above your elbows and the hips pushing into the floor. And on out breath, we want to squeeze back, toes are lengthened, and in breath, we're going to come down. And out breath, we're going to squeeze back, hips into the floor, and in breath, back down. One more time, out breath, and in. Coming back onto our fours. So hands underneath the shoulders and knees underneath your hips. So we're going to come into our toes, turn down onto the floor, and we're going to lift up, off with the knees, stomach pulling in tight, work your core. And on out breath, we want to pull one knee under, so we're dragging this knee in. Breathe out and in, out and in, out and in. If this is too difficult, take that knee back down onto the floor. Breathe out and in, out and in. Really work the tummy. And bring it back down. And then we come back up and we do the other side. And take a deep breath in and breathe out and push up. Get that core to engage. Really pull up that tummy tight. And then on the other leg, breathe out and in. Lift that knee under towards chest. Out and in, out and in. Modification, knee to floor. Keep it going. Breathe out and in. And bring it down and sit back. Little stretch. Rest your head on the floor. We're going to come up onto our plank position. So hands again, guys, underneath the shoulders. Spread your fingertips. Take it back into your plank, one foot, then the other, and tummy up. Head in line with your spine. So we want to really engage the core. And if you can, if this is too difficult, your knees come to floor, and we work from that position with the exercises. So the aim here on out breath, sorry, on in breath, we're taking the leg up. So we're breathing in and breathing out and bringing the knee under centre. So we breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. Last time, in and out. And come back and give me a little catch stretch. Breathe out, arching up. Breathe in, dipping down. Breathe out, curling. Get that arch spine. And breathing in. And now we're going to change that onto the other side. So we're going to come back into our plank, take a deep breath in, breathe out, back into the plank, tummy up, bottom down, head in line with the spine. Now keep this tummy tight. You really, really want to work to pull the belly button up to ceiling. And as I said, modification, knees to floor. And on in breath, we are lifting the other leg nice and high. So in breath, up, try and keep the hips level to the floor. And out breath, under. In breath, up. And out breath, under. 2 to go. In breath, point, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale, and bring it down. And our cat stretch. Breathe out. Enjoy these mobilization of the spine. Breathe out and in. So we're now going to change that. So instead of bringing your knee under to the front in between the hands, you're trying to bring this knee to the outside of the leg and then back up. So you can do this from your knees if you want to modify. If you are finding it is still too difficult, sit back in between into your child pose and then come back and join back in. So it's your workout, so you want to work as hard as you can. So we're going to aim here to stand back into plank. Take one leg back, then the other. Tummy up, engage that core, spread the fingertips. And we are coming on in breath, one leg up. And out breath, out to the side. In breath up. And out breath. In and out. In and out. And have a rest. So we're now going to try and bring that leg, the knee, diagonally. So the knee is coming the other side of the body. If these are too hard, just go back onto a normal plank. You can do just knees to floor plank. You can always make it easier, or you can take longer rest breaks, or just try one or two. So, are we ready? So tummy up. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, stand back into your plank. Core tight, head looking down. Always try and keep your head as an extension of your spine, so it's in line together. Really engage that core before we start. And then on in breath, lift that leg up. On out breath, diagonal with the knee. In breath and out. In and out. Try and keep those hips parallel to the floor on your left. One more, doing so good. And bring that down. And then we're going to change to the other side. So we're going to stand back, take a deep breath in through the nose. Don't hold your breath. Breathe out, stand back, plank position. Really draw that stomach up, guys. Really pull tight on that tummy. So an in breath, we are on the opposite leg. In breath, up. Out breath, diagonal. In breath, up. Out breath, diagonal. And in breath, up. And out breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And well done. Sit back. And rest. So we're going to come on to our elbow plank, and we're just going to do a little push up into full plank, back down into elbows. When you're moving in between the elbows into the push up, it is important to try not to swivel on your hips. So if you concentrate on drawing up, really engaging the core tight, so that when you're coming down, you're trying to take out the swing of the hips. So if you're ready with me, on to elbows, Elbows under shoulders and back into plank position. So an out breath, we are aiming to push up. So take a big deep breath in through the nose, and out breath, push up, and in breath, tummy tight, try and control you down. Out breath, try an opposite hand, pushing up each time, so you can go to your own pace. Breathe out. And if this is too difficult, bring those knees down onto the floor. You can always make it easier. Or you can rest. Are you still with it? Really push. And push up. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Doing so good. 2 more. In breath. Out. How are we doing? In breath. And out. And knees down. And sit back. If you did that, you're doing so good. So we're now going to come onto our side. So we're going to lie on our side and we're going to lift the legs up. So we are lying and I am resting my head in my hand. If you want to lie down, you can lie down. The 2 legs are out straight. So when you look down your body, your shoulders, your hips, your knees and your toes are in line together, so you can have a little check. If your legs are forward, take it back. So this hip is rolling forward. If you were to take this hand away, then you would roll forward. So that's roughly the position we want to be in. I'm using just gentle, relaxing my fingers into the floor for balance. I'm not pushing into the floor. So we breathe in. Take a deep breath in, flex your foot, and breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, and out. In, and out. And we're going to change that. We're going to do 2 legs if you can. So we're going to push up on out breath. Breathe in through the nose, and breathe out, and lift. Breathe in, take it down. Breathe out, lift, make sure those legs are in line with the hip. Breathe out, breathe in. Now if you want to make this more difficult, the hand that's under the head comes diagonally, not in line with the shoulder, but diagonally away. And we are aiming to reach down to the toes. So we breathe out and we breathe in. Breathe out. If this is too difficult, go back to what you were doing. Breathe out and in, out and in. If you can stay up here, make sure you roll it over onto that hip into the floor, and we breathe out and in, out and in. Keeping this going if you can. If it's too hard, back to your down and ups. Squeeze it, squeeze, squeeze. You can do this. 6 to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And come back up onto the side. So we're just going to swivel the legs round. Thank you for joining me. So we are aiming just to lie back down on the other side, head rested, and check your posture, check your alignment, level hips, and fingers not pushing too hard into this floor. So we're going to have in breath, flex the foot, in breath point, and breathe out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. In and out. Last time. And then we're going to change that. We're going to breathe out on the up, 2 legs. If it's too difficult, go back to singles. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Really feel this tightness on the outer area. You're lifting the legs as high as possible. You're breathing out as you lift. You're breathing in on the down. If you want to make that harder, hand extended out. And we breathe out, we reach towards the ankles. And we breathe in. We breathe out. I'm coming up onto the elbow on the floor. And I'm reaching, my body is still in the hip, knee and toes in line together position here. And you really want to reach. You really want to feel it in your obliques. Really push. One more, guys. Really squeeze, reach out. And relax. And come back round onto your sit bones. So we're going to just drop the back slowly onto the floor. So we just want to roll down, arching. So nice and slowly. Taking the back nice and slowly down onto the floor. And we want to bring the feet in, push the heels of the feet together and drop your knees out. And then we want to just reach through. So take a deep breath in, breathe out and reach, breathe in, come back. Breathe out and in. Keep a space under the chin, as if you've got a little apple under the chin. Push the knees down. Breathe out and in. Out and in. Out. Now if you want to make this harder, lift the legs up and push and down. Breathe out and in. Out and in. And now I'm going to extend the legs and come back and reach. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out, and in and out. Grabbing my knees, bring myself back up, and we're going to take the back slowly towards the floor. Breathing in and breathing out and pulling the tummy in so tight. This is where you're thinking of zipping up your jeans, hips rolling into centre, and you're really drawing down that belly button. And we want to lift the legs up if you can. If it's too difficult, stay on the floor. And if you need a rest, come back up, give a little stretch, and then come back in. So we are lifting the arms up, and we're trying to lengthen the toes and the arms. We are reaching. And breathe. And breathe. Now if you really want to make this harder, you can take the feet down and up. Down and up. Down. We're trying to keep the upper body relatively still. And give a little hug. That is really difficult. So if you manage that, very good. So we're just going to lie down. I'm going to do a little switch pull. So we're going to lie down again. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, roll down. And we're going to grab on out breath the knee in. So the other one, you're grabbing, you're pulling. So breathe out and in. Out and in. You can make that not as low. If you don't want to extend right out with that leg, you can do a higher. and we're going to stay and take the hands to the temples, and then we're going to breathe out, extend the leg, breathe in, come back. Now I'm keeping the tension, so this rib to hip connection, keep it going as you twist. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. So I'm really trying to twist, bring the shoulder over to the knee. If it's too difficult, you can push up, or you can do this with the legs on the floor. So keep it going. And we're going to speed it up. Breathe out and in, out and in, out. Now really squeeze that tummy, really work that core. You're working into the obliques. You want to twist, extend the leg, breathe out and in. Don't hold your breath. And well done. Hug your knees in. And let's have a little stretch. Stretch the arms and stretch the legs. So just going to lift the leg, and we're going to stretch out the hamstring. So we want to be one leg at a time. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and out and in, out, and then bend. We want to just take the legs back onto the floor, grounded feet, and I'm just going to cross over my leg over the other one, keeping the space quite close between the knees, guys. On out breath, I want you to drop. The way the knee is coming over is the way the legs are dropping. So on out breath, we are dropping the knees. I'm using the top knee to draw the bottom knee towards the floor or onto the floor. Breathe in through the nose. Out breath, pull that knee down. Use the top knee to push the bottom knee down. Look away from the knee and come back up and cross. So we're crossing the other side, close, no space if possible. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Allow these knees to drop. Such a nice stretch for the outer thigh, right up your spine. Breathing in through the nose, and an out breath, dropping the knees down. And I've just realised I am overrunning my time, so back up and grab the knees, and if you have to roll back and forth, and we're just going to stretch out for the back. So we're just going to relax one leg out to the side, take a deep breath in, and we're breathing out and reaching forward, lift the chest, push down. We're getting right into the lower back and the hamstring, and then we're going to fold. So next out breath, allow the head to come down and the back to arch. And we're going to come back up and change sides. So you can bring this leg right in if you want. I'm just relaxing mine. Take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out. Stretch forward, flat back, guys. Lift the chest at this point. Scoop forward, keep your shoulders level and the hips. And next out breath, we want to just fold and allow the body to relax. And coming back up and bring the feet in, and on out breath just sink the knees towards the floor, push it down. In breath hold, and out breath push. And then we're just going to give the waist a little stretch. Bring one leg in and the other leg is to the front, arm behind on the floor, and bring this elbow in. You can either hug the leg to twist, or you can use this hand to push. So we're breathing out, twisting, breathing in, holding, and breathing out, trying to twist round. And changing that. Bringing this leg in, the other leg in front, and this arm behind. Bring this arm over and breathe out and twist back. Try and look back. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out, twist. And thank you very, very much if you joined me today. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you go on to have a fabulous weekend. And I will be back next week for Fitness Pilates 7:30 next Thursday morning. But hopefully you feel better. You feel as if you've had a good stretch and you've worked that core really hard. Strengthen the core, strengthen the back. And it's just a really, really lovely way to start the day. Good exercise. You've probably exercised already, but hopefully you're going to have a fabulous weekend, guys. And as I said, if you have any comments, please put them on. But thank you so, so much for joining me, and have a wonderful day and take care. Thanks very much. Bye.